And I know that my videos are not as fun as the ending of it, so this is why I avoided them. Hey guys, I'm Adam Ling, and today we're gonna deploy a node.js application to Heroku. So the first question that might pop into your mind is, what kind of application are we talking about here today? Well, we are talking about the same application that we built in the last video, and what we're gonna do today is just upload it. For those who haven't watched the video, I suggest you click a link somewhere around here. And for just a short intro, it's a no slouching application, meaning it helps you to not slouch when you're sitting in front of your PC. There's just a simple header, a web camera input, a couple of buttons, and a backend with tensorflow.js. So the first thing you want to do is check out the GitHub page for the application itself. I'll leave a link down in the description below. It has 3 parts in the README file, so a simple explanation what the application is about, then a how to make your own section, and a how to deploy section, on which we're gonna stop for today. If you want to know how to make your own, check out the description in the GitHub or just check out the previous video. So moving to the deploy part, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just move from the application that we did in the previous video, add some additional files, do some changes, and then deploy it to Heroku. So this is where we left our application the last time, at index.html, and these are the files that we had. So we can check if the application is still running as it was the last time we checked it. So let's just do npm start. Yeah, the application started. We can see that it's running and it's working the same as it was the last time we checked it. So we can just now head to the GitHub repository and see what are the instructions about and do those. So the first thing that we see on the instructions in the GitHub is that we need to change the package.json file. It has quite a lot of dependencies in the dev dependency section, and what we need to do is to actually move those to the dependencies. So we can, of course, you can just copy the core packages that you need, but it's just much easier to copy all of those and add them here. And we can move to the next step, which is to make the server.js file. So you can see an example file in my repository here. Let's open that. It's pretty much the same as any server.js file that you'll find anywhere else. The only difference is the port setting. So what Heroku uses is dynamic port setting. So it sets a dynamic port for each dyno when you launch your application. This is why we need to adjust to that and let the Heroku set the port that we're gonna use for the application, and we'll set that in the server.js file. So we paste the code, and you can see on line 10 that the port is set by the environment, and if we use it locally, the port will be 3000. So yeah, we can move to the next step. So the next step is actually concerning the server.js file itself. To use that, we need to install additional package called express, and we can do that by npm install express. So let's just do that. Of course, first you'll need to stop your application and then install the express package. It should install quite fast, yeah. So it has been installed. All we need to do now is to actually add that to package.json. So we can just add another line called express, and we need to know the version of it, which is suggested, so let's go with that. And now we will test our application if it works using the server.js file. So what you're gonna do is run node server.js. Yeah, so it started locally. This is why the port is 3000. We can just go and check it out by going to localhost 3000. The app is working, it's running. As you can see, it's the same as it was when we started up it in the start of the video. And now we can move to the other steps. So we checked and the server.js works. So this stuff is pretty much fulfilled. All we need to do is now make a couple more changes to the package.json regarding the scripts part, and we'll be ready to deploy it to Heroku. So let's go to package.json. As you can see here, I did actually make a mistake, so I repeated the package, the express one. When I installed it, it was added automatically to the package.json. So I'll just correct that. And regarding the scripts, we need to change the start script, and we need to add one more additional script called Heroku post build. Yeah. So we're gonna change the start script with this. So we're gonna say just run the server.js. Yeah. And we're gonna add additional one more script, Heroku post build. Let's just check that it's correct. Yep. Just to be safe. Cool. So we added those two. And yeah. Now regarding the deployment to Heroku, there are two main ways how to deploy it. The first one is, I think, the easier one through the GitHub. So you can actually connect your Heroku account to your GitHub account and then deploy directly from the GitHub master branch, or either branch actually. Okay, so let's just give our app a name. So test slouch. Cool. So gonna go new app, create application, give it a name, and now as you can see there's like the Heroku Git client, so you can use a CLI Heroku client to actually upload the application from your local machine to Heroku Git, or you can just connect it to the GitHub and then select the repo that you want to use. So in our case, I can just re-upload the no slouch app because it's identical to this one. So you can search for the GitHub repository and you can connect it. Yeah. We select the branch that we want to deploy, so master branch for us. You can enable automatic deploys when you do changes to your repository. I wouldn't suggest that because, well, some changes might break the application, so don't really do that. And then you just click deploy the branch and that's it. Now, one thing to notice while the branch is deploying, if you check my repository and the comments in here below, you'll see that I say that you shouldn't add the node models directory to the repository itself for the Heroku to work. And well, yeah, that's actually true. So when you will upload, well, yeah, push your directory to GitHub, don't forget to avoid adding the node_models directory, but do add the package log file. So if you have the package log file and you will remove the node models directory, you should have a working application at the end of the deployment. So let's just see if it works, because as always with Heroku, you never know, you might get an H10 or H20 error, which means pretty much nothing. So the application is loading, and yeah, it will ask if it can use my camera. Sure. Cool, so it works, it actually works. So everything is fine, we deployed our application, and as I said in the previous video, you can see how to build one, and then check this one again and see how to deploy it. So if you like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. And I know that my videos are not as fun as the ending of it, so this is why you watch them.